Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts.
Hello everybody, it's GreenTails150. That will probably be changed sometime after this episode, if not a few episodes later. Bringing you Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PS2. This is my first Let's Play, as you can tell, because of the fact that, well, you probably don't know this, but this is my second time recording this because the audio sucked for the game, and as far as the audio for my voice, well, it extended beyond the game visuals because my power bar is stupid and it only stayed connected and it only stayed on while my TV was on and my TV wasn't being used. Anyways, this is going to be mostly blind. I have played this game a long time ago, but yeah, it was for GameCube, and that was like a long time ago while my GameCube was still working and my GameCube games were still working, and like before I came to college. Speaking of which, the audio here is not going to be the best for a while because as I mentioned, I'm in college, and buying the programs required to do all this like buying all those programs and stuff required more money than I had. Anyways, let's get into the gameplay right away. If you haven't watched or read the book, if you haven't read the book or watched the movie, you're going to be a little confused because this is the moment where after Harry was rescued from the Dursleys by the Weasleys. So right now you can see we can walk around. Up in the right hand corner are the four main buttons. You might be wondering, why is there a hand over the square button? Well, there we go. It's actually our first and only spell right now, Flipendo. And right now, as you can see, I'm a little, because I actually know how the game works now. You press the R1 button to lock on to anything that you can hit with your magic, well, mostly anything. And what you want to do is you hold down the button, or you could just tap the button and you release the spell. And these are Birdie Bot's Every Flavor Beans. They can be found in all sorts of places and are used as the currency for the in-game shop here. However, you...
Keep collecting the beans, Harry. They'll come in very useful at Hogwarts, won't they?
Oh, you too.
They certainly will. Especially useful for us.
Anyways, you can only carry 50 up until you purchase the first upgrade to your pocket. The camera isn't the best as it's fixed and will only center itself behind Harry after a shortened period of time, after which it's fixed there. Anyways, let's not do what the game wants us to do. Instead, we'll walk around collecting more beans, because we're going to need plenty of them, because they give you upgrades as well as various collectibles that become very useful towards the end of the game.
Try Flipendo on the magical measurer.
I will once I... It has an auto aim system sort of thing, where if you can't lock onto the object, at the very least, it'll fly over and hit the nearest object that it's able to affect. As for example, this, you just cast it and it flies over to the magical measurer.
Once you learn some second-year magic, you'll be able to ring the bell.
Oh yes, the second-year magic.
You know, Harry, you can cast Flipendo on a whole bunch of things lying around the burrow. And if you do,
Didn't mean to do that.
you'll be surprised at what you find.
Yes, as he said. There's our remembrall. Oh dear God, it happened again. Anyways, The Remember will tell you when there's new tasks available. You press select to go to your task menu, and in the task menu, it tells you all your quests, like your chocolate frog cards, all the school records that you're able to break, things like house points, your grade, rings that you've flown through in flying lessons, Quidditch practice stuff, the Quidditch League, all that fun stuff. You can also access your other spells that you've learned. If I'm correct, and this is like the GameCube version, different characters will have different spells to use. So, yeah, it ultimately makes this, yeah. You can only equip them, however, to the first to square, triangle, and circle, because your cross button is your generic icon. Anyways, as I was saying, poor Ron. The moment he tries to enter the barn, he just gets flung over here and isn't stuck in a constant walk cycle. That happened in my previous recording as well. So we'll just enter in and save him from this horrible fate.
There are gnomes everywhere.
Look,
Ugh.
they're up in the rafters. Okay, Harry, target the little pests and flipendo them off the rafter.
There we go. Okay, so as you can see, our generic action button is turned into dodge. This will become useful after this when we learn the...
No, that's got one.
When we learn the importance of, you know...
That was pretty good, Harry. You've got the little pests on the run.
when we learn the importance of duels, which will be happening actually quite shortly, oddly enough. As for spells, new spells can be easily learned throughout the game just by... Oh, is that a... There's a magic frog card. I never noticed that. I can't get up there, though, I don't think.
Harry, we're out of
Shut up, Ron. Anyways, certain characters can only learn certain spells from certain books because the game just wants it like that. So this game does emphasize a lot of teamwork building and stuff between the three main characters. Ron, I can't remember what spells he learns, but I know for a fact that Hermione learns that... Oh dear. Okay, dueling. Basically, you want to walk around and have a spell on charge, and then you just attack when their weak point is open, unless you're using a human character, in which case you want to attack when they're out from their cover. Shut up! Ah! Back away. Okay. I don't know why I'm so afraid. I've done this before. Anyways, you want to basically keep doing this until that life bar at the bottom is completely empty.
almost got it beaten, Harry.
Oh, wait. I just remembered something. I've got it all backwards. Right now, I don't have the game that everybody learns a different spell in. The game that everybody learns a different spell in is actually The Prisoner of Azkaban.
You look like you need a chocolate frog. Here you go.
You'd have to knock the frog out before
Goody.
you can catch it.
So, as you said, the healing items in this game are chocolate frogs. However, when you first find a chocolate frog, you cannot pick it up just by walking over it. As you can see, it just hops away. What you need to do is target it. Target it. Okay, there you go. And then you want to cast Flipendo, and it will knock it out. So Flipendo is a good thing to have constantly on call.
Get a move on,
You know what?
Potter.
Prisoner of Azkaban is actually pretty cool. I think tomorrow I'll pick it up later. Anyways, in the next episode, we will be going over and seeing what other magical fun we will be doing. See you all later.
Come on, Harry. Another Bertie Bott's bean.